expensive and very costly. Well, we've got these cool strip lights that are actually battery operated, motion sensing LED strips, which means they sip battery juice. You know, they last and last. But what's cool is that we call them cabinet lights. That's very expensive to install under your cabinets. But they really can go anywhere. They come with their adhesive pads. You can stick them. You can also like literally mount a little hook and you know, mount them that way as well. But think everywhere. You've got a dark little space. I know under the stairs, under the cabinets, in cabinets, you know, in the garage, wherever you need it, you'll get a 2-pack today for $19.95. It's item 556050. Sorry, 050. And to tell us all about it is Peter Cullen.
Yeah, thanks.
Genius little strips.
It really is. And if you're watching that video that we just had up there, I mean, you kind of get it right away. All those places that it'd be really nice to have light. And what's more, you know, or better about the light, that it's motion sensing light. Yes. So opening a drawer, opening those cabinets, or certainly just walking into your kitchen and having those under cabinet lights, as you mentioned, that can be not only very expensive, you know, if you're building your house or your kitchen, it's always nice. They can put those in there while they're doing the cabinets. But now you want to sort of retrofit your kitchen to that. I know. Well, now that's going to be a real problem because it's finding all the space and then trying to get the electricity to it and everything. Yeah. Here, you're going to be able to use either, we can use mounting screws or we can use the double-sided sticky tape. And you can put those up underneath your cabinets in about, you know, just a few minutes. Seconds. Can you imagine seconds? Okay. And then you're walking into your kitchen, especially at night. Maybe you don't want to flip all the overhead lights on. You walk in there and you get that light coming on. Yeah. But it's not just a light that's helpful because it's dark. Honestly, this is such a great sort of design element when it comes to lighting as well. I mean, that's why we have so much lighting in areas like underneath the cabinets in the kitchen. Or think about this, even the light underneath your floor cabinets, so where the toe kick area is. So imagine you're walking into the room and those lights are gonna come on every step of the way. It's like, really neat. Yeah, because it could be a night light you never have to worry about flipping on because it's motion detection. So it goes on by itself, it shuts off by itself, you don't have to worry about it. I'm thinking to call it just a cabinet light is almost insulting. They do so much more and they're so easy to apply. You can peel and stick anywhere. Think about, you know, dark stairs. You know, how many of us have tripped on a stair and my gosh, that could be serious. You know, anywhere you've got that darkness, this is a solution. Right, so when it's dark, they're gonna, there it is underneath those cabinets there, and there's so many great areas as you watch this, but they will come on automatically. It'll stay on for 20, there it is on the stairs. It's really amazing. Stay on for 25 seconds and then they're gonna go off. Now remember, when it's light out in your house, they're not gonna come on, right? They're not gonna come on until it's dark when they have to come on, and then as soon as they stop sensing motion, they're gonna go off. So look at that. That is a fantastic strip that's LED. It's going to just last and last with those AAA batteries. You're gonna love it. So I wanna go around. We have them mounted on, I'm gonna put that one down. They're mounted on the front of our table. So it's hard to see me right now, but as I walk around to the front of the table and I walk across, you'll see, I even lift those up as I move. But you can see, look at that underneath, how great that looks. So whether that's going up the stairs, whether that's going to be the cabinets, whether it's going to be any drawer or cabinet or room, it is such a great way to light that up. So now, if I step back now and I'm behind those lights, so they're not gonna sense motion for a little bit, you're gonna see them all slowly start to go off. Some will go off sooner than the others, as depending on when they came on. But 25 seconds, and they go off, and then as soon as you enter that room again, as soon as you open that drawer. Can I do it? Yeah, those will just do it. There you go, and if you see how, there you go. So everything under the table now has gone off. Oh, and while you're there, this is on this toolbox right here. If I open that up, where's the little latch? I can't see it, it's dark. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Pop it open. Then I open that up, and we have one in there. So every time you open up a drawer or you open up that cabinet or even something like the toolbox, it's fantastic. That light's going to go on every time. And it's easy, right? If it was such a hassle to do, you wouldn't do it. Yeah, I can make a case to stick one of these on everything. Like, what about, you know, the area where you keep your cleaning tools, right? What about, you know, under my laundry room cabinet, I have all these towels that I use for the dogs or for wiping up messes. Anywhere you have darkness, this is such an easy solution. It is pennies. I mean, it's so affordable. You get 2 of the strips today for $19.95. You will get your adhesive pads as well. You can mount them as well with a little screw or a little hook. You can do that too if you want to, if you know where they're going and they're going to stay there. But any type of lighting work is always expensive. And you said you had to get somebody out and it, you know, for your home, and it was very costly. Exactly. We were redoing the kitchen, but we weren't starting from scratch, and you wanted to have those lights. because it's a beautiful design element. And to think, and some of those design elements that you want to do, they're always, because it's a design. Why is it so much more expensive? Yeah. And now all of a sudden it costs so much more than just adding a really nice light like this. But it wouldn't be effective if it wasn't also motion sensing. So now we're going to take advantage of those batteries. They're going to last and last because it's motion sensing, but it's also a great looking functional light. But I think that design light is really amazing. Yeah. So you can have sort of a nice lit area in your kitchen, but it's not the big overhead bright light. It can really be some mood lighting. That's why we say it's a design element. So again, we don't have it as dark now, but same thing. I want you to see this. I'm going to carry one in my hand, but as I walk out here, still, it's not completely dark, but as I walk through there, it's going to light up all those lights. So that's the motion sensing that we like. Yeah. In 25 seconds, they're all going to go off again. You can do this. That's the best part of the design element.
Isn't that
you
nice?
can do it yourself. Don't have to hire anyone. It's perfect.
It is perfect. And I'm being told we are in sellout quantities. So this is something, it is only planned airing of the day because we are so limited. We really wanted more to be able to do a longer presentation. It's $6.65, and that's any debit or credit card to get home. That for me right there, I know my sister's mother-in-law. Hi Gloria, hi Betty, if you guys are watching all the way in California, you know, they have these stairs, and every time I go visit them, you know, they're a little up there in age, and I'm always concerned about them on the stairs. You know, I just feel like stairs could be so treacherous. What an easy solution to literally peel and stick. You pop in the battery first, and it's an easy battery, right? A AAA battery.
AAA battery. So batteries you already have, batteries you're using for everything, but they really do last so long because remember, it's LED. They pop on. They don't stay on for hours and hours, burning up those batteries. As soon as you walk past, 25 seconds, they're going to go off again. They won't come on, even when you walk past them, if it's already lit in that room. So you don't need them. If you're thinking about these, and maybe you're just going to grab that one set, maybe you just put them at the top of those stairs, someplace that's dark, and if you're using those stairs at night, I mean, that's another great one in those cabinets like that. But just putting them on the baseboard at the top of a stairwell or at the bottom, so they're going to light up as you approach, and you can see the edge of the steps. So it's a great way to have that safety. And think about them underneath those cabinets where you have that little toe kick area in the kitchen. I think it's a great way as you walk in. It just lights up your way. So it is a fantastic way to go. And again, these are going to light up when you want them for 25 seconds, then they're going to go off. But that double-sided tape makes it super easy to just stick them exactly where you want. And if you needed to move them around, you can do that as well. Oh, look at that one. Yeah. When you step out of bed, the lights come on. When you walk into the bathroom, the light comes on. You reach into that linen closet, the light comes on.
I know. Let there be light. You know, light is comfort. Wherever we've got that lighting, we feel better, whether it's walking up the walkway of your front door, whether it's in a dark backyard, in the tool shed. Whenever we have light, we feel comfortable. We can see what we're doing. We can see our surroundings. When I look at this, there is 6, 7, 8 of those LED lights in there. And so obviously it's bright in here, but we've got 8 of those lights in there. And it's just a AAA battery. Is it one battery or two or more than one?
More than one. I believe there's 4 batteries in there.
But AAA is not the fancy crazy ones that I can never find anywhere. The strip, it's about 9.3 in the length. And so you'll get an idea, but you get 2 of them today. So you get 2 of these included today, and many people buying more than one set because that's $6.65 flex. I would personally buy more than one set. You're gonna wanna put these everywhere.
And then that little circle that you're seeing, or that little dot on the one side, that's the motion sensor. So this is going to sense motion up to 10 feet away. So you don't have to be right on top of it, but as you walk into that room, over 10 feet away, it's gonna come on, and there you can see it now. You can get into those cabinets. It looks great. Stay on for 25 seconds and then turn off. So these batteries are gonna last a very long time. And as you said, you're getting 2 of them. You're gonna find many, many areas where these are going to be perfect. Yeah,
and I'm glad, I'm being told, Jared, thank you, many people buying more than one set. I would respectfully say that if this is something that interests you, definitely buy more than one set, because you're gonna get them home, you're gonna say, oh my gosh, this really is easy, and then you're gonna go light happy. Like you're just gonna wanna put this everywhere. I'm gonna wanna walk around with one. I mean, I swear, you know, and then it's LED. So you know it's that crisp light that's really bright, that really mimics daylight. So you see everything, you know, anywhere you need that extra light, it's an affordable way to go ahead and do that. No fancy batteries, it's your standard AAA battery. You're getting 8 of those LED lights. You won't replace batteries for a very long time because they literally sip energy. That's what we love about cool to the touch LED, but just such a smart little solution. And I thought it was gonna be like a little flexible strip, you know, and when I saw them, I was like, oh no, these are really cool. They're just standard little strip.
Right, I say start with your cabinets. If you're looking to always have, you've always wanted that under cabinet lighting, it's a great way to go. Start with that, but I know that you're gonna find all those other areas that make sense as well. So however many you want in those different areas where you have the cabinets is great, but then you're gonna want them underneath the cabinets, on that toe kick, certainly the stairs, maybe just even having them in the hallway as you come out of your bedroom, just to guide you over maybe to the bathroom when you know, it's dark out. Yeah. It's a fantastic way to go. 25 seconds of light as you walk past, all coming on automatically with that motion sensor.
Themselves. They turn on by themselves. You don't have to ever, you know, did I turn them off? Did I turn, you know, and it's not using up your electricity, which means money for us. So just, you know, I leave a light on all night in the kitchen. And you know, that's costing me because I don't want the nanny or my son walking around in the dark. This is a really easy and affordable solution, and you get 2 today included. 556050 is your item number. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
What a smart item. Thank you for joining me. 5560